Welcome back. 9:23 now. New details this morning in this story. Brevard Zoo's Brody the bear got a much-needed MRI over the weekend. Brody had been suffering from joint pain. Well, vets say that joint pain in his hips made him walk with a limp, but he's a young bear. Now, Brody previously had stem cell therapy. He was injected in both of his hip joints, trying to help ease some of that pain. And joining us right now to talk a little bit more about Brody is Dr. Trevor Zachariah. He's Director of Veterinary Programs at Brevard Zoo. First of all, great to talk to you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning to you. So, okay, this sweet bear, a little history on Brody. He was found abandoned in the Ocala National Forest. He was only about, what, 3 months old when you guys got him?
Actually, it was only 3 weeks old or so when he was found. Yeah, so very, very young. He was only about 3 pounds when he came to us.
Okay, and when you got him, I guess the first thing you ask is why would his mother abandon him, right? Did Mama know something that maybe Brody wasn't healthy?
Most likely, animals have senses that we can't perceive, and so there was probably something about him that she knew was not right, and most likely that's what happened for him to be abandoned.
So, Doc, one of the things that we were reading about Brody is that what he has is sort of similar to what some dogs get, the hip dysplasia, right? Where their back hips just don't work as well. They start to slip a little. Is that what you guys are noticing when he walks?
So yeah, so when he was about 5 months old, that's what we found with him, is a condition of his hips that would best be described as what you said, hip dysplasia, in what we would see in a domestic dog. We're not aware that this has ever been diagnosed in a bear before, but that's the closest thing we could compare it to, yes.
So talk to me about this MRI over the weekend. First of all, for folks at home who don't know, you guys actually asked a human hospital to help you out with this.
Yes, exactly. So an MRI is a very sophisticated and very technical piece of equipment, and also very expensive. So not something that we would have here at the zoo, and not something we would need on a regular basis. So if we ever got into a situation like we have with Brody, where we need something like that, we would have to reach out to a human facility, which is exactly what we did. And
tell me about the results. Do you know the results just yet, or are you still waiting?
No, we don't have all the results yet. So you know, I'm not a radiologist, so I don't have the expertise to read all the details into imaging like an MRI scan. So what we do is we send those images to a radiologist and use their expertise and their interpretation of what they're seeing in the images. And we use that information to determine what his management plan for long-term is going to be. So we're still waiting on those results.
What are you hoping to learn, Doc, and how will you use that maybe to change up his healthcare regimen?
Well, the biggest thing is we just want answers. So, you know, it can be frustrating when working with animals. You don't always get the answers that you would like, or an answer even. And so what we're hoping for is that at least we get some sort of answer as to what's causing his problems, so that we can then manage whatever that is to give him the best long-term care.
Well, he might be the luckiest bear on earth because he's getting the best care from you guys. You're doing a great job over at the Brevard Zoo. And if you've not been to the Brevard Zoo, go check it out. It's an amazing facility. Doctor, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us.
Great. Thank you so much.